It doesn't have to be big, but it just has to be true for you. Hi, I'm Glaze Gonzalez. I talk about things in my life that I do not the usual way. Maybe career, love life, finances, faith. Let's chika about it. Hi! Happy holidays! This is Glaze and welcome to Life with Glaze, where we talk about doing things not the usual way. Oh wow! Ilang araw na lang, 2025 na. My gosh, ready na ba kayo? Ready na ba ang mga heart? Kasi parang ang bilis-bilis ng 2024, no? Grabe, my gosh. Parang January, kaka-birthday ko lang. I turned 40, tapos, let's take a breath. So, how was your Christmas? This year, yung first Christmas that I hosted, it's just my mom and some friends. Alam niyo ba na parang nag-start na ako mag-celebrate ng Christmas. 33 years old na ako. Can you imagine that? But that's another story for another day. I'm just so happy that for the past 7 years, I've been celebrating Christmas. New Year, yan. Talagang yan ang aming family event na talagang every New Year we celebrate. So I'm excited because I'll be hosting my family this New Year. So yes, pupunta sila dito. So I'm preparing things na, actually prepared na, pero syempre alam mo naman, mga last minute thing. And speaking of, I hope you also have a good holiday, a good New Year, and I hope you had a great Christmas. Dahil dyan, ang pag-uusapan muna natin today. So sabi ko last time, we will prepare for our 2025 side hustle. But right now, we will prepare muna our foundation. O, di ba? Gusto mo yun? Bongga. So, nakakatuwa. Kasi, di ba, dahil pa-end na yung year, dun sa agency where I work, meron kaming mga monthly fellowship. So, there's this activity na pinopose nung may-ari, nung CEO namin na I feel like I want to share it with you. Kasi, ang ganda niya eh. It's a culmination of our 2024. And at the same time, preparing and looking forward for 2025. Bibigay ko sa inyo yung mga questions and then I will share then my answer. This is very personal, but I will share it with you. And then, you write down then your answer. Tapos, if there's any highlight that you would want to share with me and the Life with Glaze community, feel free to comment down below. And of course, subscribe ka na rin. Isama mo na yan. Regalo mo na yan sa akin this Christmas. Pwede ba yun? Okay, let's start! Out with the old. These are the set of questions for the Out with the Old 2024. But of course, we're gonna bring in the good things that happened to us noong 2024. It's good to look back talaga eh. Kasi minsan akala natin, ang bilis, parang walang nangyari. Pero if you really look into it, makita mo na, you know what, meron talaga eh. Maraming maganda ring na-bring si 2024. Okay, first question. What are your 2 favorite memories in 2024? Alam ko, madami yan. Pero highlight tayo, 2 most favorite. Share ko yung sa akin, yung 2 favorite memories ko. Ang dami kasing nangyari in 2024. Maraming magandang nangyari. So, parang mahirap, di ba? Favorite ba talaga importante? So, para sa akin, yung 2 important memories ko of 2024, actually, both are with my son. If you don't know it yet, I have one son. He's 13 years old. So, lahat ng ginagawa natin to, syempre maraming reason, but siya talaga yung priority. One is, and excuse nyo ako pag maiyak ako ha, pasensya na. I remember, we went out with my family. Kasama ko yung son ko. Tapos, kaming dalawa na lang naiwan dahil hinihintay namin yung sasakyan na magpipick up sa amin. So, we got to talk. So, lagi naman kami nag-uusap ng anak ko. Yung anak ko kasi, very matured talaga. Pag nag-uusap kami, even before, I showed him din talaga the respect. Of course, he will always be my baby. But I've always treated him with the same respect as I would with any people na edad ko or, you know, mas matanda sa kanya. So, we got to talking and he asked, Mom, isn't it you who gave me my name? Yeah? So, where did you get my name? So, kunento ko sa kanya kung saan ko nakuha yung name niya. And then, sabi niya, so you know that I'm a boy. That's why you prepared a name for a boy. But did you also prepare for a girl's name? Just in case daw na, yun nga, babae yung naging anak ko. So sabi ko sa kanya, yeah, I actually have a name for a girl if ever nagkaroon ako ng anak na girl. Tapos sabi niya, you know what, Mom? What I'll do is, once I get married, and if ever, I will give that name to my daughter. Ay, alam yun, nakakatuwa. Madali lang naman sabihin yung salitang I love you, lalo na yun sa anak ko, sanay kami mag I love you sa isa't isa. We're very affectionate with each other. But this is a very creative way of telling me that he loves me, that I'm important to him. Diba? Just imagine, ganun kahalaga sa kanya yun, na yung prepare kong name is ipapangalan niya sa magiging anak niya. I mean, I have no expectations. Kahit hindi niya gawin yun, okay lang naman. Siyempre, maraming factor yan. Mamaya, ayaw naman na mapapangasawa niya. Ganun, di ba? Hindi man tayo kontrabida. Hayaan natin sila. Pero yung thought pa lang na gusto niyang gawin yun, it really warms my heart. Another memory is actually about my son pa rin. Ewan ko, siguro talagang 2024, I'm entering my mothering era. I know, he's 13. But iba kasi pag teenager eh, diba? I was expecting nga, di ba pag teenager parang mas nag-distance sa'yo. Pero yung relationship namin ng anak ko ngayon went into a different level. You know, naman laging pinag-uusapan natin dito about career and freelancing and stuff. The reason na na-enjoy ko sobra yung freelancing is because ako yung nagko-control ng time ko. And if I want to spend it with my son and kailangan niya ako, I can be there for him. So, merong activity sa school. It's a Christmas celebration dun sa school niya and then family day. So, ako yung sinama niya. My son kasi is not living with me. Nasa grandparents siya dun sa father's side. Usually, sila yung sumasama pag mga school activities. And then this time, he wanted me to be there. So, syempre, cancel lahat ng meeting, di ba? So, nandun kami, tanghali hanggang gabi. May mga booths, may mga program. So, nakakatuwa lang kasi nakita ko how proud he is introducing me. So sabi niya, Mom, I'm gonna introduce you to my friends, to my classmates. Nakakatuwa kasi super proud niya. Feel na feel ko yan pag pinapakilala niya ako. Tapos bonus pa kasi lagi nilang tinatanong kong sister daw ako. Ang sweet ng mga bagets, ano? Pero nagtataka sila na ako yung mom kasi nga, anti-aging must be working, you know. Pag-usapan niya natin next time if you want my secret. But anyway, this is not about that. Tapos I remember kasi medyo masama yung pakiramdam niya that time. And naiintindihan ko, super init kasi dun sa school nila. Dun sa labas ha, kasi syempre the rooms have aircon. Eh syempre ito sa grounds lang, ganyan. May one time doon, mga 1 hour na nasa clinic lang kami. Kasi nga inuubo siya, so we stayed at the clinic. And then we got to talk. One of the things that he told me is that he feels safe with me. That I am his safe space. Sa akin, sobrang laking bagay nun. Kasi in my life, I got to really appreciate what peace means. Diba? Iba yun eh. Hindi mo yun mababayaran. Yung joy and peace, pag meron ka nun, iba yun. Actually, yun naman talaga yung goal ko. Gusto ko na ma-feel ng anak ko sa akin. Just chill, no pressure when he's with me. Because I trust that he's very responsible naman with his life and with my guidance and with the guidance of mga people around him who loves him, he will be okay. Parang no need naman na for extra pressure. So I love that he feels that with me. Alam ko yung mga ka-generation ko, ka-batch ko, you will relate to this. Ewan ko pero ako, hindi ko masyadong na-feel yun. There were a lot of pressure. Yeah, you know, I grew up na gano'n. Not naman really lang sa school, but in life. Daming expectations. But siguro ako na yung nag-pressure sa sarili ko na to do well in school, in life, kasi I felt like that's where I will get my freedom and that's where I will get the trust of my parents. So yeah, I pressured myself into it. But ako, for my son, I don't want him to feel that. O, di ba ang haba na ng sharing? First question pa lang tayo. So, anyway, let's move on. What are the 3 things that you are grateful for noong 2024? Alam ko marami yan, pero sige, top 3. So, sa akin, ang dami. Kasi super grateful in life ko talaga, sa totoo lang. So, ito na lang, pinili ko na lang, 3. First thing is my relationship with God. Sobra akong grateful that I have that personal relationship with God. Kasi iba talaga yung feeling. I don't know what your faith is, where are you in life, but it's not about religion, it's not about going to church. Relationship with God is very personal. It's not when you pray at church or when you pray with others. Kasama yon, yes. But the deepest relationship with God is when you are talking to Him when you are alone, wherever you are. So sa akin yun yung very grateful ako kasi to be honest, doon talaga ako nagkaroon ng peace in life. Number 2 is of course my family and my friends. And syempre, di ba, lalo na yung anak ko. Super grateful ko to have a very loving family na nasusupport namin yung isa't isa. Not perfect, of course. Wala mang perfect, di ba? Pero the support of my family is something I am really, really grateful for. And my friends. Grabe, na-blessed talaga ako ng mga super good friends and I just love them. And then third is, of course, the opportunity to contribute. I am very, very grateful for this opportunity to have you and the community, the Life with Glaze community, my students in my courses, kayo na audience na nagfo-follow, and you are not just a follower to me, you are a community. Yes, I'm here to encourage you, but you encourage me as well. When I see the views, I know that I'm reaching out to someone out there na who might need what I'm about to share. And I'm grateful for that opportunity na nakakapag-share ako. So those are the 3 things that I'm grateful for. So how about you? One hard lesson learned in 2024. Grabe to. So ikaw, ano yung one hard lesson that you've learned in 2024? Kasi ako, one hard lesson talaga, as in hard, para talaga ako, is that I really need to take care of my health intentionally. My gosh, 2024, ang daming pinagdaanan, especially about sa health. Even before 2024, di ba? I don't know if you've seen my TikTok video, I share that I had Bell's palsy. Dito namang 2024, I experienced one time here in my condo, 3 to 4 a.m. I woke up and I was, sorry about this, I was pooping blood. Like, hindi joke, hindi cute na blood, as in, so many. To the point na by 8 a.m., nagising ako, it happened again, and nahilo na ako, nag-collapse ako, and hindi ko alam kung ano mangyayari sa akin noon. But good thing, my friends, my discipleship group, the 2 girls went here, because they're also doing freelance at parang mas mabilis silang makasaklolo sa akin, brought me to the hospital, and I don't want that for anyone because grabe talaga the stress of it, the gastos, my goodness. Tapos yung mom ko nasa Batangas siya, napaluwas talaga siya ng Manila, and I don't want that for her kasi syempre di ba may edad na, tapos biglang ganun, mas stress, mabibigla, biglang luluwas ng Manila. Yung yun, di na nga namin siya pinasunod sa hospital, but she stayed here and took care of me. I'm very grateful for that. So, after that, talagang intentionally inalagaan ko yung sarili ko in terms of my food, my lifestyle, and yeah, siguro kaya nga rin ako very, shucks, ayoko na magpuyat. Gusto ko na matulog, di ba, nung maaga. So, yun, hard lesson I learned. How about you? Last, for the 2024, looking back, what is one thing you did this year that you're proud of? Siyempre, di ba? I-congratulate natin yung sarili natin. It doesn't have to be big, but it just has to be true for you. Kahit gaano pa yung kaliit. Alam mo, may mga nag-share nga sa amin, sabi nila, one thing that I'm proud of, buhay pa ako. As simple as that. Kasi totoo naman, ang hirap na talaga mabuhay ngayon. Right? So ako, one thing I'm proud of is the influence that God has given me to give to others also. So in terms of yes, yung sa son ko, sa family ko, sa friends ko, my discipleship group, and of course, sa mga estudyante ko in this platform that I get to share and encourage. So I'm very, very thankful for this, and to all of you na nagsusupport sa akin. That's one thing I'm proud of, and I know that it's not me. Kasi kung ako lang, oh my gosh, nasabi ko sa inyo, bago ako makapag-record, ang hirap. But ito yung gift and calling na binigay ni Lord. So here I am, doing this with you. So yes! So tapos na tayo sa Out with the Old 2024, In with the New 2025. Exciting. First question. What are the 3 places that you want to go to this 2025? Nako! Ang dami! Ay! Nako, nag-bucket list na yung mga yan. Diba? Mga travel plans and all that. So, 3 places you want to go to. So, ako, since 2025 lang naman, hindi naman kasi ako as in super travel person. I love my place. I love spending time with my family. So, Hindi naman talaga ako yung mga bonggang plans. But siguro 3 places that I wanna go to this 2025. This is very simple. So, I have a friend in Facebook. Kakilala ko siya in my personal mastery program that I attended. Isa siya sa mga coach doon. Meron siyang farm. Yun yung business niya ngayon. Farm. Nagtuturo siya ng permaculture. And then, yung place niya, parang ginawa niya na pwede ka mag-volunteer doon or pwede na rin mag-stay there and co-work. Bahala ka kung ilang weeks gusto mo, ilang days, isang buwan. And then, ang galing, kasi nakita ko dun sa page niya, parang yung food is farm to table. O, di ba fresh? So, aligned with me intentionally taking care of my health. Gusto ko mag-spend ng mga 1 week or 1 month dun sa farm. Oh my gosh, magpa-farm tayo. Di ba? Fresh air, fresh food, away from the rush, diba? I wanna go there kasi parang ganda rin ng lugar sa may Banahaw. I've inquired na kung magkano and I wanna experience that. So that's one. Number 2 is I wanna visit talaga Batanes. Ang tagal ko na itong naiisip and I wanna go there. But mahal eh, pero sige, let's see. Kung baka ma-achieve naman, di ba? Kasi ang dami ng lugar sa Pilipinas na napuntahan ko na. And our country is a very, very good place to explore. Before kasi ganun talaga with my work and all that, dami ko na napuntahan. And Batanes is one place na hindi ko pa napuntahan. And I wanna experience it. The calm. Sobrang tita ko na talaga. Yun na yung hinahanap ko. Hindi na to adventure. The calm, the peace. Wow. And number 3 na gusto kong puntahan, kung ibang bansa naman, is Bali. Kasi may din talaga ako sa beach. And Bali, medyo possible kasi siya sa akin kasi meron akong friend na nasa Indonesia siya and nagyayaya rin siya doon. So, I think nasa Jakarta siya, pero baka magkayayaan na, oh sige, Bali. So, yun. 3 places I wanna go to. How about you? Next, 2 ways that you can help others this 2025. Ako, 2 ways that I can help others is, number 1, focusing on my business. I think I can help others that way. So this platform, mga freelancers who are working with me, getting more clients in the podcast industry, more podcasters to help, or aspiring podcasters na gusto nilang i-launch yung podcast nila. So yan. So that's 1. And 2 is, of course, my discipleship group. Very important yan sa akin, and I think madalas ko naman yan nakakwento na I have a group of girls, single ladies actually, that we walk together. It's not about naman me being their leader, but more of like we were just walking together. Because, di ba, hindi madali din talaga in this world, especially yung sa amin kasi we're Christians. And mahirap to live in this world, di ba? Kung nag-iisa ka lang, trying to live up to this pressure and everything. So, mas maganda if meron ka mga kasama who's walking with you, you have accountability with. That's what I do with my girls. So, mga pang ilang batch na yung ngayon but nakakatuwa kasi I've witnessed their life from being single, broken-hearted, waiting season, having their own relationship, and eventually some of them married na. So, yeah, it's fun. So, I want to do more of that. Siguro more women pa to be in my group and all that. One thing I want to get better at. And ako, sige, share ko sa inyo. I want to get better at investment. Let's be real, my goodness. Ando na tayo sa age na yun. Kailangan matuto na tayo at gumaling na tayo mag-invest. I've tried a bit. I've been checking some things, studying. Siyempre, kailangan aralin din, diba? I've dabbled into some. I have my insurance, my life insurance. I have some. I invest ng mga small time lang naman sa mga small businesses, sa mga super close sa akin na friends. But I want to learn more. Reading, talking with people who know about it. Yung ginagawa na nila yon. So, one thing I wanna get better at. Next, 2 things you're looking forward to in 2025. So, ano yung sa'yo? Ano yung mga nilulook forward mo? So, ako, share ko. 1 is, syempre, more time with my son and with my family. Yan. Talagang nasa mothering era. Ako ngayon, a teenager na. I'm very, very grateful kasi clingy siya sa akin ngayon. Usually, pag teenager, di ba? Parang, I'm looking forward to this. And then, of course, Sa Life with Glaze, what's in store for us, for my business? Sino pang makikilala ko? Sino pang matutulungan? Ano pang mako-connect natin? Ano pang mako-contribute natin? Saan pa tayo dadalhin nito, di ba? Adventures with God, di ba? So, yes. 2 things I'm looking forward to. How about you? And then last, oh my gosh, last na tayo. Okay, eto exciting. 3 things I want to try this 2025. So, anong 3 things ang gusto mo pang i-try at ma-experience or explore this 2025? Gusto mong balikan? Gusto mong new experience? Whatever. So, sa akin, my dream talaga is to write a book. I've been writing naman talaga. Before, I write scripts for events, for TV shows. Yeah, mostly events and all kinds of writing. I've tried screenwriting, so I have 3 screenplays na nagawa ko na. But siguro this 2025, I want to at least start na sa pag-write para sa own book ko. Please pray for me for that and please support me. And then, siguro, yung isa kasi parang logical na gawin ko because of my business and because of the industry where I'm in is podcast. Kasi 'di ba, 2024 na i-launch na natin tong YouTube channel with your help. So, thank you. So, siguro podcast. I wanna try. Number 3, ito, huwag niyo akong pagtawanan na, pero sige, okay lang. At least napasaya ko kayo. Maybe I would like to entertain the prospect of having a love life. Woo! Again, after so many years, diba? 2024 kasi I chose to prioritize other things like my career. And I intentionally prayed talaga. Sabi ko kay Lord, kasi before this, there were possibilities, but I don't know, I felt like it's not yet my time. It wasn't my season yet. I don't even know if 2025 is my season na, but siguro gusto ko lang din yun. Kasi I remember I specifically prayed kay Lord. Sabi ko, Lord, ayoko na muna. Patigilin mo muna yung mga yan. Tago mo muna ako. Gusto ko lang munang yung relationship na lang muna natin. And itong work ko, business ko, and yung anak ko, and my family, and my girls that I disciple, ito na lang muna siguro yung relationship na i-effortan ko at in-nurture ko. So, yung mga umaaligid, paalisin, wala na lang muna. So, I think hindi ko pa nga siguro talaga season kasi nangyari naman, pinagbigyan ni Lord, parang, okay, woo, stop. Stop. But, I don't know, maybe this coming year is the year. Let's see. That's exciting. Kung hindi, okay lang din naman. Not my priority. Yes, I have the desire, of course, but not the priority. Diba? Kasi sa akin, if it's not the right person, wag na lang. Ayoko magsayang ng oras. I'm enjoying being single and, you know, happy and free. Okay, so, dami ko ng chunika sa inyo. So, yan, sagutan nyo yan. Either ngayon nyo yan sagutan or maybe before mag-New Year. Kung gusto nyo mag-quiet time and think about your life, sagutan nyo yan. I-take note nyo, i-rewind nyo na lang kung kailangan nyo i-rewind. And if you can, share it with me. Share it with the community. Comment nyo dyan para i-cheer natin ang isa't isa. Okay, so I'll let you enjoy the rest of the holiday. Imagine we'll see each other next year na. Can you believe that? 2025. So, see you next year. See you in 2025. Oh my gosh, parang ang layo, diba? So, hanggang dyan na lang muna. And thank you for being with me in this journey. 2024, we launched Life with Glaze and you are with me in that. And I can't thank you enough. Sana sa 2025, marami pa tayong pagsamahan, marami pa akong ma-share sa inyo, at marami pa kayong ma-share sa akin and sa community natin. So, I'll see you next year. Bye!